Imagine holding keys to your dream house sooner than you expected. What if your future home depends on choices you make today? Every day you delay, saving silently pushes your dream further away. You scroll beautiful homes online, wondering when yours will finally come. That quiet voice inside asks, will I ever afford this? Saving for a house feels huge, confusing, and sometimes painfully impossible. But what if the journey could become faster and surprisingly simple? Many people believe buying homes requires decades of endless struggle, yet some ordinary individuals achieve it much quicker than expected. Their secret is not luck, inheritance, or winning lotteries overnight. It starts with understanding money differently than most people ever do. Right now, your habits quietly shape your future living situation. Your daily spending choices build or destroy tomorrow's opportunities. Think about the last unnecessary purchase you instantly regretted. That single decision might equal one brick of your future home. Emotional spending often steals dreams before we even realize consequences. Fear, comfort, and comparison drive many financial decisions unconsciously, but awareness can suddenly change everything in powerful, unexpected ways. Imagine replacing stress with excitement while watching your savings grow. That feeling alone can transform your relationship with money completely. Picture walking through empty rooms, planning furniture and future memories. Your children laughing, sunlight entering windows you personally work toward. This vision is not fantasy. If strategy meets consistent action, most people wait for perfect timing that never truly arrives. Meanwhile, opportunity rewards those who move before feeling completely ready, and saving quickly demands courage more than the complicated financial knowledge. It asks you to challenge comfort zones and redefine priorities. Sometimes growth begins with saying no to familiar pleasures. Late night deliveries, impulse gadgets, or expensive outings slowly drain dreams. But discipline today can create freedom far sooner than imagined. Your house goal is not just about property or investment. It represents stability, pride, independence, and long-term emotional security. When motivation connects deeply, sacrifices feel meaningful instead of painful. The journey becomes personal, exciting, and surprisingly empowering. However, confusion still blocks many determined savers from real progress. They save randomly without clear plans or measurable milestones. Without direction, even strong effort can produce disappointing, slow results. That frustration makes some people quit entirely before success appears. What if there was a faster, smarter, intentional saving pathway, one that aligns with your lifestyle instead of fighting against it? This approach turns saving into a strategic game worth winning. Each small victory builds unstoppable momentum toward your house dream. Imagine checking balances and smiling instead of feeling silent anxiety. Financial confidence can become addictive once you experience real progress. Your story can shift from struggling renter to proud homeowner. The difference begins with understanding what truly accelerates saving speed, and that understanding starts unfolding right from this very moment. Stay with me because the next ideas might surprise you. We are about to explore how ordinary income creates extraordinary outcomes. You might discover you are closer to your house than believed, but first, you must see saving through a completely new lens. Let curiosity guide you as we dive deeper together. Your future home quietly waits for decisions you will make soon. The journey begins now, not someday in distant, uncertain years. So take a breath because your strategy transformation starts immediately next. Let me tell you about someone who felt exactly like you. He earned average income and believed home ownership was painfully distant forever. Every month ended with confusion about where his salary disappeared. He worked hard, yet saw nothing meaningful building for his future. One evening, rent increased again, shaking his emotional financial stability. That moment forced him to confront uncomfortable truths about spending habits. He realized saving randomly would never create extraordinary fast results, so he decided to treat saving like a serious life mission. First, he tracked every expense without judgment or emotional reactions. Numbers revealed patterns he had ignored for many frustrating years. Coffee runs, subscriptions, and spontaneous outings were silently draining progress. Seeing reality on paper changed his mindset almost instantly. He stopped asking, can I afford this today? Instead, he asked, is this worth delaying my house dream? That single question reshaped his daily financial decisions dramatically. Suddenly, temptations lost power because purpose became stronger. He created a dedicated house savings account immediately afterward. Automation transferred money there before he could spend impulsively. Watching the balance grow became surprisingly addictive and motivating. Small sacrifices began feeling like investments in future happiness. He sold unused items, collecting dust inside closets and storage. Extra cash boosted his confidence and accelerated savings momentum quickly. Then he explored side income opportunities during free evenings. Freelancing online slowly added meaningful contributions toward his house fund. Weekends transformed from lazy scrolling into intentional income building sessions. His friends noticed changes and questioned his sudden disciplined lifestyle. Some supported him, others laughed at his ambitious timeline, yet he stayed focused because vision felt stronger than social pressure. Months passed and results began surprising even his skeptical relatives. Savings reached milestones he once thought impossible within short time frames. That progress fueled deeper commitment rather than comfortable complacency. He learned negotiating bills could save hundreds annually without extreme effort. Simple phone calls reduced internet costs and the necessary insurance coverage. These hidden savings acted like secret boosts toward his target. Meanwhile, he improved financial knowledge through podcasts and smart conversations. Understanding interest, investments, and budgeting empowered smarter, faster decisions. He realized income growth matters just as much as cutting expenses, so he requested skill-based projects at his workplace confidently. That initiative later earned him a modest yet meaningful salary raise. Instead of upgrading lifestyle, he upgraded commitment to his house goal. Discipline turned into identity rather than temporary motivational phase. Looking back, he wondered why he delayed taking action earlier. Many opportunities existed but required awareness and intentional courage. His story mirrors countless people standing exactly where you stand. You might recognize similar patterns shaping your financial journey today. Perhaps your dream feels distant simply because strategy feels unclear, or maybe fear of sacrifice keeps you trapped in slow progress. But what if faster saving depends on unexpected mindset shifts? What if working harder alone is not the real solution? The next insight might challenge everything you currently believe, because speed sometimes comes from thinking differently, not earning drastically more. Prepare yourself for a twist that transforms your saving philosophy. It reveals why some disciplined savers still struggle reaching house goals and why others accelerate forward despite similar incomes and responsibilities. Stay curious, because this deeper truth unfolds powerfully in the next part. Here's the truth most people never realize about saving for houses. It's not just about cutting expenses or earning extra money. The real accelerator is your mindset around money and time itself. Many assume sacrifices alone will create a fast house fund, yet endless frugality without vision often leads to burnout quickly. Some high earners still struggle because they lack strategic clarity. What if you could leverage both psychology and smart systems together? People who save fastest focus on priority alignment, not restriction. Every dollar becomes intentional, every decision tied to your bigger dream. Consider this: skipping a daily latte saves $5, but purpose multiplies it. Purpose turns small savings into powerful momentum that grows exponentially. That's the twist most traditional saving advice never mentions clearly. Time management also plays a hidden role in accelerating house savings. People waste energy deciding repeatedly instead of automating smart habits. Automation removes friction, making savings growth effortless and consistent. For instance, auto deposit every paycheck directly into a house fund. Over months, these small automatic transfers compound surprisingly fast. Another overlooked secret is aligning spending with long-term identity. People who identify as future homeowners naturally prioritize savings decisions. Spending less becomes natural because your vision dominates impulses. They stop budgeting painfully and start living intentionally. Another insight: your environment silently affects saving speed dramatically. Friends, social media, and habits can either accelerate or sabotage goals. Some unknowingly reinforce spending patterns with subtle peer pressure, while supportive peers amplify motivation and accountability effortlessly. This twist shows that speed is less about money, more about context. Let's explore a deeper revelation: mindset plus systems plus environment. Individually, each factor matters, but combined, they create unstoppable force. Ordinary savers can leap forward far faster than conventional advice predicts. Imagine planning a weekend differently to focus on small wealth-building tasks, or intentionally decluttering and selling items while automating deposits simultaneously. Every aligned action accelerates your house savings like compounding magic. Most people never see this because habits feel invisible in daily life, but once visible, the path becomes clear, achievable, and surprisingly fast. Even setbacks transform into lessons rather than delays if mindset adjusts. You may have believed your income limits your home timeline. In reality, strategy, mindset, and intentional habits unlock extraordinary progress. Here's another twist. The faster you save, the more freedom grows. Each small milestone boosts confidence, making bigger goals feel reachable. Scarcity thinking diminishes naturally as abundance perspective strengthens over time. Your dream house shifts from distant fantasy to inevitable reality gradually. Awareness becomes your superpower, changing how money works for you. Fast savings is less about what you earn than what you consistently do. Even minor tweaks, when repeated daily, produce massive house funding results. The secret: intention beats motivation. Systems beat willpower every time. Most people rely on motivation alone and eventually falter silently, while systemized, intentional actions keep momentum unstoppable and predictable. Now you see why some seemingly ordinary earners reach houses faster. They harness mindset, systems, and environment in total alignment. Your challenge is to implement the same principles starting today immediately. No further delay, no waiting for perfect timing or perfect salary. Small, aligned, consistent action beat occasional massive sacrifices effortlessly. This realization flips the entire saving journey into a solvable puzzle, and it makes what once seemed impossible suddenly achievable with clarity. Next, we'll take all these insights and transform them into action. Now it's time to take everything you've learned and act decisively. Knowledge alone won't build your house. Action turns vision into reality. Start by creating a dedicated account just for your house savings. Automate deposits so money moves before you have the chance to spend. Track every expense to uncover hidden leaks, silently draining your funds. Challenge every purchase. Ask if it aligns with your ultimate goal. Cut or postpone unnecessary spending that doesn't serve your future vision. Sell unused items around your home to boost your house fund. Consider side income opportunities to accelerate progress without burnout. Align daily habits with your identity as a future homeowner consistently. Surround yourself with people who inspire accountability, not unnecessary temptation. Review milestones weekly to feel progress and adjust strategy immediately. Celebrate small victories to keep momentum and motivation alive naturally. Remember, discipline paired with purpose feels empowering, not restrictive at all. Each intentional action compounds, turning small efforts into massive results. Visualize your future house daily to strengthen commitment and clarity. This mental rehearsal makes every financial decision easier and more focused. Prepare for obstacles, but see them as lessons, not failures ever. Avoid comparing timelines with others. Your journey is uniquely yours entirely. Faster saving isn't about perfection. It's about consistent progress over time. Even if you start small, every step matters more than imagined before. Break your goal into monthly targets to measure achievements clearly. Combine mindset, systems, and environment to maximize every dollar effectively. Automate, align, and adjust regularly to stay ahead of financial leaks. Focus on the high-impact actions rather than draining endless willpower unnecessarily. Remember, money is a tool. Your strategy is the real power. Think in terms of opportunities gained rather than sacrifices lost daily. Track your progress visually to reinforce growth and maintain daily motivation. Seek inspiration from real-life stories of ordinary people achieving extraordinary savings. Let their success prove that your dream house is truly achievable too. If setbacks occur, treat them as temporary, not a permanent roadblock ever. Adapt quickly, implement lessons, and keep your vision crystal clear always. This approach transforms stress and doubt into excitement and unstoppable focus. Take immediate action today, even small steps to begin momentum building. The first transfer into your dedicated account signals a serious commitment. Each week, adjust your habits to optimize savings without sacrificing life balance. Intentional living becomes easier as your future house vision strengthens continuously. Use tools like budgeting apps to simplify tracking and reduce mental load. Review unnecessary subscriptions or bills that quietly delay your goal achievement. Pair every financial action with a clear emotional reminder of your dream. This creates a feedback loop that reinforces fast, effective savings habits. Share your goals with trusted supporters for accountability and encouragement naturally. Regularly imagine walking through your new front door, keys in hand. Let the feeling fuel motivation far stronger than fear or hesitation. Avoid thinking in decades. Focus on actionable steps for the next few months. Incremental wins compound faster than occasional massive sacrifices ever could. And make your saving strategy a lifestyle, not a temporary experiment. Brief. Each decision, each action, each moment builds the foundation of your home. The faster you start, the sooner you'll reach freedom and security beautifully. You now have the insight strategy, and tools to act immediately. Commit to starting today. Procrastination is the only real enemy left. Visualize, automate, align, and act consistently until your dream becomes reality. Your house is waiting, built one intentional dollar and decision at a time. Begin right now because no one else will save your dream for you. The journey starts with one bold step. Take it immediately and fearlessly. You've learned how mindset, systems, and habits accelerate house savings effectively. Knowledge without action remains only potential, never turning into real results. Each day is an opportunity to move closer to your dream. Think of every dollar as a brick building your future home purposefully. Intentional actions compound, creating momentum far beyond immediate effort invested. Reflect on your spending patterns and how they shape long-term outcomes. Awareness is the first step toward financial freedom and independence naturally. Challenges will come, but they strengthen resilience and sharpen your strategy. Small daily choices determine whether your dream remains distant or achievable. Avoid distractions that pull energy away from your house-saving priorities consistently. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small, to reinforce positive progress. Remember, speed depends more on alignment than sheer income alone. Always, your vision must dominate impulses, replacing instant gratification with future reward. Surround yourself with encouragement, accountability, and inspiration from others' experiences. Make automation your ally to remove friction and strengthen consistent growth. Track progress visually so momentum becomes tangible and emotionally motivating. Even small incremental improvements create exponential results over months or years. Identify unnecessary spending, quietly draining your savings without awareness repeatedly. Sell, repurpose, or redirect resources toward your future home consistently. Side income or skill development can dramatically accelerate house-saving timelines. Focus on opportunities, not sacrifices, to maintain motivation and clarity effortlessly. The faster you start today, the shorter your journey to home ownership becomes. Avoid waiting for perfect conditions. Perfect timing rarely exists in reality. Every decision builds momentum toward your goal or away from it silently. Treat obstacles as lessons, not permanent roadblocks, to maintain steady progress. Align spending, saving, and mindset into a single intentional lifestyle approach. Your dream house is a reflection of your discipline, vision, and courage. Consistency is more powerful than motivation alone, ensuring sustainable results always. Each intentional action compounds, transforming ordinary income into extraordinary outcomes. Visualization, purpose, and emotion work together to keep your commitment strong. Imagine holding the keys, knowing each step was intentional and strategic. The feeling of achievement becomes addictive, fueling further financial empowerment naturally. Think long-term, act daily, and adjust constantly to stay on the fastest path. Your journey is uniquely yours. Embrace responsibility and celebrate every choice intentionally. Patience paired with action creates results far beyond temporary motivation or luck. Every time you choose intention over impulse, you reinforce progress and confidence, and small, consistent wins gradually shape a future that once seemed impossible. Remember, speed is not magic, it's deliberate mindset and smart systems combined. Your dream home exists not in fantasy, but in disciplined daily reality creation. Keep refining strategies, eliminating waste, and focusing only on what truly matters. Motivation alone fades, but habit and identity ensure unstoppable, lasting progress consistently. Share lessons learned to inspire others and strengthen personal accountability naturally. Celebrate the journey as much as the destination to stay emotionally connected. The faster you act today, the sooner your dream becomes tangible and real. Let every small sacrifice feel like an investment in freedom and security. You now have tools, insights, and strategies to transform intention into reality. Take ownership of every choice, every dollar, and every habit without hesitation. Imagine unlocking doors to your house built from purpose, courage, and consistency. Let this vision push you forward, even when challenges tempt you to pause. Start now, remain disciplined, and witness how ordinary effort yields extraordinary results. Your home is not a distant dream. It's a series of intentional steps today. Act consistently, think strategically, and align every decision with your ultimate goal. Each step builds confidence, wealth, and momentum toward your dream house naturally. The journey begins the moment you commit fully, without doubt or delay. Take action now, because the home you dream of starts with your first step.